Hello friends, I am Major General S.K. Singh. On behalf of Trishakti Defence Academy, Lucknow, I welcome you on this show. As I had informed you earlier that we'll be starting with a series based on current affairs. So this is the first of the show based on the current affairs. Today we shall be talking about G20. As you know, the information of current affairs is very important. You can be tested in either the group discussions, in the GTO tests, or you can be even be asked about current affairs this thing at during the interview part. So you should be, or it could be also one of the topics in your lecturing. So all these three places, basically, I mean, you have to know the details of the all the variety of the current affairs topics. So first of the series we are starting today, and today we shall be discussing about G20, which which is a very recent topic and a recent subject. As you know that India has had hosted as part of the summit of G20 since we were holding the presidency. But before I move ahead with the details of G20 as to what you should speak in your either lecturate or in your discussion or in the interview part, we need to please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe our channel so that you don't miss out on any of the topics which we'll be covering in future, and of course do press like on our channel. So let's go cracking as far as the G20 is concerned. First of all, let us see what all are the various members in this G20. There are total of 20 members. These are as under Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, United Kingdom, United States, and of course the European Union. So these are the 20 countries, and recently in the last summit, the 21st country, that is the African Union, has also been added. Now a little bit history about G20. You know, the G20 is basically a premier forum for international economic cooperation. Now this was founded in the year of 1999, and in India this year the 18th summit of G20 was held, and these summits are supposed to be held every year. If you calculate the entire nation's economy, you know, almost 85% of the world economy or world GDP, all these countries are controlling. And as far as the trade is concerned, almost more than 75% of the trade these countries are doing, and their hold on the population is almost 2/3 of the entire world. Now, as far as the meeting which was held, the summit which was held in India, certain very important points which you should not forget. First of all, this meeting was held at New Delhi in the Bharat Mandapam, which is a new building which has been recently inaugurated by our Prime Minister. It was held at International Exhibition Convention Center at New Delhi. The motto as such of this summit was Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and it was held on 9th and 10th of September 2023. As you know that India is holding the presidency. This presidency we took over from Indonesia, and tenure of the presidency started from 1st of December 2022, and it will be terminating on 30th November 2023. And during the summit it was already handed over. That means the next presidency is going to Brazil, which they will start officiating from 1st of December. Now certain agenda priorities, after all, what all were the priorities which were set up for this summit of this year by India? The first of them, there are a total of 6 priorities which were set up. The first was the green development, climate finance and life. Remember this. The second one was accelerated, inclusive and resilient growth of all the nations. Third point was the accelerated progress on SDGs. Fourth point, technologically transformation and digital infrastructure development. The fifth was multilateral institution for 21st century, and the last point was on women-led development. So these were the 6 priorities which were set up. Now, how far this was successful, the Delhi Declaration, the outcomes, I can say there were a total of 4 points based on which the consensus was there. The first was African Union had joined, as I've already told you earlier, had joined as the 21st member of this G20. So now G20 becomes now G21. The second was that Global Biofuel Alliance was launched. This is a very important aspect so that the carbon emissions can be controlled. Basically to promote, develop and adoption of sustainable biofuels. This is the main crux of the Global Biofuel Alliance. The third was New Delhi leaders' declaration was consensuously accepted, unanimously accepted by all. All these agenda points were accepted. And the fourth success or the outcome, you can say, was the India, Middle East, Europe economic corridor. Now this is a very, very important decision which has been taken. We have already got in the southeast part of the world or Asia that economic forum, for which again India is leading in that. Now this is towards the west side, which joins the Middle East and of course the Europe. So these were the certain basic points. You can also include certain guests countries which were called in for this summit. These were Bangladesh, Comoros, Egypt, Mauritius, Netherlands, Nigeria, Oman, Singapore, Spain and United Arab Emirates. Now these were basically the member states, the countries which were invited as guests. So they had also attended apart from those G20. In this summit, the president of China and Russia, they did not attend. They were being represented by their respective members sent by these two respective countries. So friends, I hope this show was of some helpful to you. I'm quite sure because this is a very, very hot topic. It can come up as part of your group discussion, I repeat once again, or it could be part of your lecturate, or you could be even asked during the interview. So thank you very much. And of course, if all those who have not subscribed for our channel, please do so that you don't miss out on any of the future current affairs topics. Thank you and Jai Hind.